different than what anybody does to get with a girl. We're here talking about him for 20, 30 minutes. And like, so it's a W.
Yeah, but he's obviously like, if you gotta hit up another man, be like, yo, bro, just keep it real with me. What type of tip was my girl on? Like,
that's come on, bro. You know what
But
type of
Yeah,
energy
yeah.
that is.
but
Yeah,
that's
but
how it.
Drake really
But
don't got
that's
no
how it
room to
goes.
speak,
Because
bro.
same
Baby
thing with
mother
the same thing
is
with. He
bro.
eventually got mad at you for talking to Amber Rose. He probably initially just got with her for clout, and then it turned into a real relationship.
no.
Bro,
But here's the thing. He had to, like, no, the reason he told me, he said, bro, he's like, I don't care what you really say about her, but when I'm with her, if you still saying about her, if I don't do nothing, you get me? And that's
Right.
yo,
Drake BM is a porn star.
yo, and
Nigga wanna beat
that's
you
what I
up
was
'cause
saying
you
about,
bitch
like,
out.
yo, these new like even Tootsie and DDG. Like, Tootsie was basically saying, I don't got no problem with him, but his girl's a smut. And I'm like, bro, you can't act like you don't got no problem with him, but then this is girl, because, bro, he got to go hard for his girlfriend. Like these niggas is trying to impress their girls nonstop. So yeah, DDG's going, like, even if he looks like a simp, if you call this girl a smut, he got to ride on it, you know?
Right.
Niggas gonna die over some bitches, bro. That's
I
crazy.
got a question.
That's
Bro,
always been the
niggas die
case,
over
though.
bitches every day in the hood.
Like these bitches.
That ain't
Niggas
nothing
that
new.
shot at each other over girls.
But like, can't
You
like
said
a
what,
lot of
Ak?
people.
Yo, Drake and Meek was over a girl.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Facts.
Biggie and Pac could be arguably said was low-key over Faith.
Can't people like?
Yo, I'm telling you, pussy is the forbidden fruit, and it's always
Was
caused
it
niggas
Joe?
to
Wasn't
beef.
Joe going at Drake over a woman too?
You said
Facts.
what?
Facts.
Tahiri.
Probably.
Yeah, that nigga was mad over Tahiri and shit.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh, that's true. That's true.
hold on. Yo, wasn't one of the biggest beef in history over a chick as well? Think about it. Big Draco or Young Draco and Migos. He started beefing with Yachty over India Love, and then the Migos
Facts.
jumped in
So bad.
over some pussy. And he had to pull a Draco out of the Bushimi bag. Like, bro, it's always over a girl, bro. Think about it. Niggas been down over girls since, like, I'm pretty sure if you go back to the Bible, even every big
Von
war
just died over a
you
girl.
could name back to one girl.
King Von just died over a girl.
Wait, what?
He ain't down
Nah.
there.
What?
Chill.
YB,
what?
the YB beef?
The beef started over
Nah,
a bitch,
nah.
but it wasn't.
Don't
He
tell
ain't
me.
for no
Don't tell me he's
girl.
trying
Yeah,
to
but
say
it
he died
started
over
over.
Queen
But it
Von.
started over that.
It started over a girl, bro.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
essentially.
I feel like it's more respect. It was a respect.
I mean,
thing, bro.
essentially, like, I try not to bring that point up, but kind of, like, if you believe the thought that the reason why Youngboy and, like, Von had, like, little sneak disses between each other was because Von did a song or was going to do a song with Youngboy's baby mama, and then Youngboy basically was about to do some, like, was about to do a song with, was it Queen Von?
He made a song with
Queen Von.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made a song
At
with-
that point, shit got a little messy. If you want to say that's the reason why they fell out, which caused that incident, which obviously Quando Rondo, who's part of Youngboy's clique, like, kind of stepped up on, shit, you right then. It looked like women is the cause of all these fucking problems.
But also, it's women and ego. That's like a deadly mix right there.
Yeah, I give you that on ego. Ego is ego equally, if not more.
Yeah,
But
for
is
sure.
it ego if a nigga's disrespecting you over the girdle? Because you got to defend yourself at that
Wait,
point.
who just said that?
Right here, modern CGX.
Matter, listen. I've always heard this thought, and I'll throw out the question. I want like at least 3 or 5 people listen to answer to it, because people always say, right? Like, I'll ask a girl, be like, "Yo, you fighting over that bum ass nigga?" And you know what they always say? I'm not fighting over the nigga. I'm really fighting over the disrespect. And it's like, all right, cool, but the disrespect happened because of the nigga. But they're like, yo, listen, it ain't about the nigga once you bring it to disrespect. So at what point do y'all say a beef or a fight is over a female? And then at what point you say, like, even Tootsie and DG, at what point you be like, yo, that's just ego or whatever between them?
Nah,
Well,
that's
if you
disrespect.
asking me, I'm gonna say
Yeah,
I'm thinking
for the
disrespect.
King Von shit. I feel like niggas was sneak dissing, you feel me? So it wasn't really out there type shit. Like, so, I don't know, bro. It's different. Niggas is different.
Nah, it's disrespect. Like, niggas don't respect you.
Yeah, niggas. If niggas is sneak dissing you, they don't respect you as a person.
Yeah, they
type
don't
shit.
respect
Gotta
you.
stand
Like,
as a man.
for Tootsie to say that, he does not respect DDG. It's just facts.
Bro,
He
I
does
got
not
a
respect
question, bro.
DDG.
DDG entered this nigga's inbox talking about a bitch, bro. It wasn't even
That
like
nigga
a
don't respect
hello. You
himself.
know what I'm saying? Like nigga said, yo, what's up with you and my girl?
He don't respect himself too.
But
You know,
but
he don't.
shit
He's a
to
that's
that
That's
a
a
nigga.
simp.
female
That's
thing, bro.
simp energy, bro.
But
Yeah.
It's called insecurity, guys.
You gotta remember
That
too,
too.
like Kanye and Drake technically beefing over a girl too.
Yeah, they be
Kanye's beefing over a
But
girl.
we're not
Drake ain't
talking about
beefing over
Kanye and
none.
Drake.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
hold on.
Kanye gave his life to
Drake is
Christ, man.
getting into
Let him be.
Kanye's head when he talks about Kim, though. That's the difference.
Yo, there was a young woman who spoke. I want to get her opinion.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Ak. Thank you.
What's up?
I was just gonna share. Definitely, there's a lot that has to do with the whole respect because I feel like the male ego just can be a little bit more fragile when it comes to that. So a lot of times you'll find the man just super fragile about his ego, and in return, just responding, but not really in regards to securing the woman. It's just more of let me prove a point. That's just my opinion.
All right, so wait, so would you then say it's just about ego then, or would you say like the woman is a source then? Because I mean, if the woman, go ahead.
Definitely ego, because essentially the man always puts his ego first. It doesn't matter what the source may be. From experience and like just from seeing repeated behavior of the same thing over and over again, the man always wants to prove a point that he's the man, he's in charge, he's in control. There's no stepping his boundaries. So whether the woman is the source or not, there's always this conflict of, oh, you violated my ego, I'm gonna get back at you. Whether it's taking the woman, whether it's whatever.
I don't want to cut you off. I have a question.
Well, hold on. But before that, I do want to ask her though, or at least contribute, because I know a lot of women who enjoy watching
that shit.
men basically kind of. It's almost a primitive show of who wins me, you know, and like that happens with a lot of different animals where like two males fight it out for who wins the right to be with that particular female. But I'm wondering, like, obviously you just give a neutral position, but do you think sometimes that helps contribute? Because honestly, even when I listen to the Drake and Meek stories from the behind the scenes stuff, it looks like for a certain point, I'm not saying the whole thing, Nicki enjoyed the fact that these two guys were kind of vying a little bit for her until he kind of got a little bit out of hand, and it's like, all right, bet I'm gonna just stick by my man. But she got a little bit of a rush to be like, nah, y'all should be going at each other, because I always heard the story that, again, I keep telling it from time to time, the Quentin story. They see the nigga and nothing happens. They go back to the car. Nicki looks at him and says, wait, y'all see y'all ops? Y'all see y'all op and nothing happened? You're pussy. And you know what happened? They said, fuck it, let's go back out, and they punch him in the face. So it's one of those things where I look at it and I'm wondering how much sometimes a woman does play a part into it, even though I agree with you on the ego thing for the most part.
Yo,
can I?
Yeah, but you know it's a high percentage.
Yo, but put all this shit aside though, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
That's a fact. God. But you gotta also.
Why not, bro? People change, people grow.
I mean, but I'm a woman too.
Yo, who said that? Who said that? So
I said that. Ghost.
Ghost. So you can't change a hoe into a housewife. I want to ask everybody in here.
You can never change a hoe into a housewife.
I want to ask everybody.
Yeah, bro. They grow, bro.
These are OnlyFans bitches, bro. These are different.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
You can save them, bro.
Yo, the reason why I'm gonna ask y'all to expound upon that, I want to hear multiple opinions on this, is that I used to believe that wholeheartedly. These days, I look at it and I don't know if that's the case anymore. Sometimes some of these hoes, they get tired of hoeing, and they like, look at Kim K.
They gotta want to do it themselves.
Look at Kim K. Like, do y'all think Kim K? Do you think Kim K is an exception, or do you think
they want to? If they want to change their lifestyle, then they will.
That's up to them.
Exactly.
Kim K is a race.
They realize.
You can't force the change. Change could have come by itself.
Even Kim K using that shit for so long, and then they finally smarten up.
Can I add something now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, listen.
So like, I'm not just saying with the specific beef. Like Iman, was that your name?
Yeah, Iman.
What did you say
What did I say about what
about
exactly?
people getting like men getting hurt? And then
Just
reacting
mentioning
to it.
how it's a male ego thing.
She said it was
All
an
right,
ego.
all right, boom.
Doesn't she
All right,
play
so it's a
into
male.
it?
No. Let's break this down, right? So
This nigga sound like Kevin Samuels.
look. We have Drake, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have Drake, and let's say Iman, right? She went to high school with Ruri, right? Ruri was like her first man. No, stop. Ruri was her first man.
Fucking loser.
Loves Ruri, right? Guess what, Ruri? Boom. Then she sees Drake come up. I'm saying hypothetically. I'm not saying she's a tree. Boom. Then she gets with Drake, right? And Drake and Ruri start beefing over her. Who's she gonna go with? You think she's gonna go with Ruri? It's always a high value, bro. No matter what. If you're a
It
bum like
depends on
Ruri,
the
you're not
woman.
getting
Switch
nowhere.
the whole subject, bro.
Facts.
Yeah,
It depends on the woman.
No, you're the more emotional one. Would you go with Ruri or Drake?
Was that a sexual fantasy?
Wait, hold on.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
But like, it be like depends. Like,
Hold on.
I'm just saying
Yo,
Drake's
I'm
straight.
gonna give y'all a very real experience. And it caught me a second because I almost got sent off to have an issue with somebody, and I guess it's a middle ground between what both of y'all saying on ego. But I realized this woman in between us honestly was like, yeah, she was kind of enjoying it. So anyway, there was a girl I was fucking with, right? I learned all this in hindsight. She kind of had a nigga. She told her nigga she was coming like to where I'm at. Really, I flew her out. Like, it's a really long story. I flew the chick out for 3. So it was a long story. Anyway, I was rocking with her a little bit. Here's the thing. She had a man the whole time. Didn't know. She told her man, I found out this later. She told her man, yo, you know academics, blah, 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 rich, blah, 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 blah. Like, telling all this shit that she probably see online. I'm going to go link with him like he has mad opportunities. I'm going to go, and this is what she told him verbatim. I'm going to go secure a better future for us because, you know, I'm going to be in a position where I could get opportunities and third. This is her man. Her dude is like, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's like, another nigga, but all right, cool. Go ahead. You know what I mean? And she's telling him, I ain't fucking him. Now, again, I found out all this in hindsight. I fucked her day one. Cool. Anyway, she kind of low-key cuts him off. So really, she kind of like, you know, like, she's like, oh, shit, I'm trying to rock out with you. One day, her phone was, like, fucking blowing up. And I'm like, yo, answer the call. When I get to find out, she never really cut dude off, so the dude was confused. But I watched her trying to manipulate the situation, hoping to get me to beef with the nigga. You get me? To basically kind of hide her hand in the whole situation. She was playing the dude, right? She playing the dude. She came over here fucking with me, right? She ain't telling dude that she fucking me. She telling him that, yo, just hold up. I'm over here. I'm gonna get a better opportunity. I'm gonna get some money, and I'm gonna come back to you, and it's gonna be me and you against the world type shit, right? So now the dude, I remember the dude was on the phone with her, and I'm in the car. So I remember while the dude is talking to her, and he's confused. He's just like, yo, you lying to me, like you told me this and third, like, yo, you with this nigga. And I remember he said something. Again, he doesn't know I'm around. He said something that I deemed disrespectful. And I'm going to be honest, that's where ego kicked in. Because I took the phone from her and I started talking to him. But then it really dawned on me after a while because this dude, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, she was all about dating like bums and killers. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga showed me about like 55 guns. I don't know where this nigga work at or live at. But anyway, it dawned on me at a certain point that, yo, you over here because you feel disrespected by him when he wasn't even talking to you. He's talking to a girl he thought he was with. You're getting at him, right? He getting at you, right? But really, the whole cause of this is the girl lying to both of y'all. You get me? She lied to me she basically said this nigga was like a stalker, that she didn't fuck with no more. And she told him that she's out here basically just working. She's not fucking nobody. Again, sometimes it's a mixed bag. It's not like ego sometimes will send you off, but then you have to realize when a lot of times somebody's manipulating the situation in the middle. In a situation with me, that chick was lying to both of us. And if we had been like, I bet, yo, blah, blah, and something bad had happened, right?
Right.
She would have just been like, them niggas killed each other over me. And in my opinion, in his opinion, we're both looking at it like, I'm looking at it like, nigga, why you disrespecting me talking to chick? This ain't got nothing to do with me. And then in his opinion, he's like, yo, damn, why you disrespecting my girl?